Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Warhammer. We're starting a brand new campaign here today. We are playing as the Dwarfs. If this video can get 1,000 likes within 24 hours, yes, 1,000 likes, I will do a double upload here today and release the second episode. If not, you're just going to have to wait a little bit longer for that campaign. So we've already started our Empire campaign. If you haven't gone and watched that, highly recommend you do. I will put annotations for all the campaigns on the right and left side of the screen. We're going to be playing as the Dwarfs here today. Then stay tuned for the Greenskins, the Vampire Counts, and then Chaos campaign. We're going to be playing on the hard difficulty with Thorgrim Grudgebearer. We have the opportunity to use Iron Fist, Ungrim. I'm going to go with Thorgrim, and we're going to disable the first battle. Also, just want to thank the Creative Assembly once again for sending me a early access copy of the game. Thank you very much once again. So let's start the Dwarfs. The gyrocopter. It should be fun.
The old world is a crucible of relentless war. It has ever been so. An era as long as the mountains are unyielding. But as the storms gather again, it presents a chance for the brave to bring about an age of reckoning. I come to the Dwarf High King as a herald of such times, and so I find myself at the King's right hand. My presence is timely, for dire news comes from the south. Greenskins flock to the banner of a cruel war boss. Now, my liege, Thorgrim Grudgebearer, leads a mighty throng from Karazakarak, smashing aside any foes that block our path. If Grudgebearer desires to return the Karaz Angkor to its former glory, then he must rid his lands of vile greenskins. Those gathering within the shadows of Everpeak are a good start.
Awesome stuff. God, these dwarves look badass. Look at these beards. They're fucking majestic, is the word that comes to mind. Alrighty then. Welcome to the campaign map. We'll just have a listen to what this old bastard has to say.
Is typical of their craven nature. The bloody spears still infest the mountains to the east, setting up their hovels amidst your sacred pillars. Another grudge that must be put right, and soon, for the lords of the other dwarfholds will not tolerate a high king that cannot secure his own realms. To the south, yet more vicious Urki and Groby lay ready to strike at your kin. Seek allies amongst your own folk, for there are many grudges to settle here. world shall be enthralled to the Kara's anchor once more, and no creature, greenskin or otherwise, shall stand in your way.
Okay, alrighty guys, let's get straight and stuck into it. So here is Karak. A couple of these names are going to be difficult for me to pronounce, so do bear with me. We have Thorgrim Grudgebearer here. We have one unit of, I guess this is the catapult unit. 2 units of crossbowmen. We have a unit of miners, dwarf warriors, and hammers. Oh, these guys are going to be awesome. We have our legendary lord here. In today's episode, we're going to be fighting this green skin army here. The bloody spears. Right, so let's get into the campaign. So objectives wise, you're most welcome to pause and have a look at our victory conditions. Awesome stuff. Technologies. Now, the dwarves have the biggest technology tree in the game, which is crazy. I'm playing on hard difficulty, by the way. We can always increase it if I have an easy challenge. So we can go with the way of the guilds. What's this? Income plus 5. Public order +1. -5 recruitment for warriors and miners. Obviously, this is my second Total War Warhammer campaign, and I'm going to have my second battle. So I'm basically doing this blind. I didn't get to play it early with other YouTubers, so I'm just going straight into it. So I do apologize if there's a couple of hiccups here and there. So what should we go with? Thunders and Quarrels, income, that would help, and public order. I think we'll just go with public order. The more public order we can get, the bigger our cities can grow, the population surplus can be better, and we can leave smaller garrisons, basically. So, let's go into our capital and see what we can build. So, our capital, okay, we can make it a dwarf keep. We can upgrade to a clan barracks. Military support, military recruitment, infrastructure. Because we also can build a mine. A mine shaft. That might be nice. We'll build a clan barracks to unlock the recruitment of more units. And a military encampment can give us some siege equipment. Okay. And also unlock the... Yeah, I'm going to go with a siege workshops instead of a mine, so we can get artillery, because the dwarves have the best in the game. Here is our treasury. Let's have a look at our faction summary. Now, the unique thing that the dwarves have, the dwarfs, not dwarves, dwarves is Tolkien, dwarfs is Warhammer. The Book of Grudges, this is unique. Now, if you get this to full, that's bad. You get some pretty bad bonuses. -10 with diplomatic relations with the dwarves, and we get a -4 leadership, a -2 public order. So the first objective, this is basically missions, but you do get rewards. So you don't want it to fill up too much, so you want to do these if you want. But you probably could bear through it. So we have the recruitment of getting some miners or some dwarf warriors. We'll go straight with getting some dwarf warriors. However, seeing as we've got 7 units, I feel confident enough to attack this greenskin army. But guys, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would really much appreciate it. And also hit that like button. Also check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. But I think that's pretty much all we can do. We might dive into diplomacy really quick to see about the other dwarven kingdoms and what they sort of think of me. Getting alliances with them might be a smart idea if we haven't already. So we're currently at war with the bloody spears, just basically the green skins. We have a trade right with these guys already. Would you like a defensive alliance? Moderate. I wonder if we can squeeze a little bit of money out of them for that. The more money we can get, the better. Maybe 900. Let's counter that and go with 300 then. Accepted. So we have an alliance with another dwarvish clan. Alright, we've got another dwarf clan to the north. Zufbar, I do believe that's how you pronounce it. My god. Right, let's try to squeeze some more money out of these guys. Accepted, 300. Would you like a defensive alliance? Low. So at least we have a non-aggressional pact with these guys. Okay, I wouldn't actually mind negotiating with the Empire. It would be a very smart idea to have a defensive alliance with the Empire. I'm quite happy to give them military access for an alliance. No. Let's have a look at factions that we're not trading with. So it looks like at the moment we cannot trade because we're a landlocked faction, but I think that's pretty much it. We've got more goblins to the south and then the greenskins. So it's a good idea having good relations with our dwarven counterparts. Can we actually see what's in this greenskin army? Some orc boys, some more orc boys in archers, and then we have some goblin archers. So let me know in the comments down below where you'd like me to expand. Obviously we've got to finish off these guys to the right of this. Let's actually just zoom out and have a look at the strategical overview of the campaign as to where we are. Awesome stuff. Alright. I think that's pretty much else we can do this turn. Let's go straight into the battle. So let's get Thorgrim here, riding, well, on his throne, being carried by his men. So we're coming up against one unit of orc biggins, some orc boys, some archers. Okay. So we do have artillery superiority, which is great. And we have some quarrelers, which are our bolt action crossbowmen. One unit of miners, one unit of dwarf warriors, and hammers. But let's fight this one on the battlefield now, shall we? My second battle for Total War Warhammer. And we're playing as the dwarfs. It should be a really fun campaign. So stay tuned for the orcs, the vampire counts. Sorry, the greenskins, not the orcs. The greenskins, vampire counts, and chaos campaign coming out shortly. Also go check out my Empire campaign and let me know in the comments what other Total War Warhammer videos you want me to do, seeing as I have early access, of course. So it is snowing here, which is awesome to see. Alright, let's start things up again. I imagine they're going to try hit me and hit me hard, so I'm going to keep my crossbowmen sort of behind here. Let's have a look at the terrain, sort of, a bit here. Okay, it seems fine. Let's spread this out a little bit more. And we'll spread out our quarrelers as well. Okay. So, this is our first battle with the dwarves. Let's have a look at the units. So we have our catapults in the rear just here. These guys look awesome. We've also got Thorgrim himself, our legendary lord. We can still get Ungrim later on, but we're just going to have to wait. Oh my god, look at this in the snow. Just because this is the first battle, we'll showcase some of the units, and then we'll get stuck into the thick of it. So let's have a look at the dwarven hammers. Oh my god, the unit design in these look fucking fantastic. These guys look incredible. We have our miners, which are a pretty low tier unit. The Dwarfs. Diggy diggy hole. I wonder if anyone got that reference. I'm actually a huge Yogscast fan, to be honest. I've been watching them for years. But, alright, I think that's pretty much it. We've got the quarrelers at the back. I think we're pretty much ready to go. Let's have a look at our legendary lord here. Right, what does our artillery have? Do they have like a flammable round? But here are the orcs. A unit of goblins in the front. These guys look menacing. Here's their lord. Look at them. Savage bastards. They will know the Dwarven Fury. Alright, let's get stuck into the battle now. Enough showcasing. I wonder if my artillery is actually in range. If so, I might get some shots off myself. Okay, so this is a little bit... Oh. Right, okay. A little bit different. I want my artillery to fire in the cluster. Let's get a shot off myself. We'll see how we go. That was woeful. I've never shot one of these. It's a little bit different than in previous Total Wars. Okay. See how we go. Okay, so there's sort of like a guide here. Right, I am hopeless at that. That's a lot different than previous Total Wars. But the greenskins are rushing us by the looks of it. And we're raining fire and death upon them. Quarrelers, fire at will. Gonna go with a pretty aggressive counter-attack once they get a little bit closer. We need to hit them and hit them hard. So let's go. Double time. Let's try to soak up as many of them as possible. Let's get Thorgrim in there to fight him. Right, let's get a volley off at least on Grishak. Right, let's get my Quarrelers to flank now. Let's get my catapults to fire at theirs. We'll get my Quarrelers to flank. It looks like we've broken them there. In the front line, there's only 34. Let's push back and then get our Legendary Lord to help. Right, let's move the Quarrelers around here. How is sort of everyone doing? Right, get further around here as well. Help our Legendary Lord. How are the... yeah, the Dwarven Warriors aren't doing too well against the Orc boys here. We're trying to knock out their Legendary Lord. We should be able to do so. He is retreating. Right, so it looks like they've come back. Continue to get them in. Right, we're going to have to readjust a little bit here. Right, we need to get these guys... Yeah, fire from there. You should be fine. He is running. They do take a little bit to kill. Continue with my catapults to fire at theirs. Let's throw in and help. We need some help. Let's throw in Thorgrim here, and let's move you here. Let's continue to put suppressing fire on. The Legendary Lord is escaping, but he is routing. We should be fine. Let's throw in the hammers. Looks like the Orc boys are retreating a little bit here. Run them down. Leave none alive. The Orc hammers are doing well. Right, how's everyone else going here? So it looks like he's come back into the fray. Let's pull my... Oh, he hasn't fully retreated. Let's get Thorgrim to chase him down then. Just keep this unit here to run them down. Right, let's start running these archers down now. Yeah, I thought it would have been a lot easier to get some shots off. So this is the guide of where to shoot. Okay. So about here, let's try that. Catapults! Ah! We can even zoom in more. What am I doing wrong here? Wasn't high enough. Okay. I'm just sort of testing this out. I've never actually shot a catapult in this. I will get back to it, but we need to... There's a little bit more concerning matters, if I do say so myself. We need to get rid of these archers here. Everyone's nearly in a full retreat. We've nearly taken out their Legendary Lord. These crossbowmen aren't doing too well. Most of our army is broken a bit here. Pull you out. We need the we need to get rid of this Legendary Lord. He's causing us a bit of a pain. No, everyone's in a full retreat now. It's fine. I really could have done with a unit of cavalry. But those catapults did help quite significantly. Thorgrim is chasing after the Legendary Lord. My Quarrelers are firing at the remaining Orc units. I reckon most of them have escaped now then. Right, let's start speeding things up. Try and run down as many of them as possible. The more we can kill, the better. And get our chevrons up. I think it's probably a little bit... They're not going to be quick enough now. But we'll try to let my archers do some damage. But not too bad of a victory. Did lose a lot of men. The hammers and the dwarf warriors held on the most. I'm surprised the miners did so well. But not too bad. Pretty evenly matched. Alrighty. What is left in the field now? Right, let's just end the battle there. A close victory. I'm curious to look at the casualties sustained and casualties inflicted. So, oh, they're not in this. It just says losses. Oh, okay. Alright. A close victory. Thorgrim deployed 493. They actually outnumbered us. We lost 216. And the orcs under the command of Gnash, Shrak. Oh god, these orcish names are hard for me to pronounce. Close victory. We can release the captives, which gives us a treasury of... It gives us 348 for our treasury, or we can execute, which gives us leadership. We're going to execute these goddamn orcs, and now they've pushed back to their camp. So we've got 1,000 for our objectives, and Thorgrim has gone up in stats. Let's have a quick look at his skills. So he has an armor, okay. Just got a hand weapon. Right, skills. What should we go with? So, we can go with full plate armor, which gives him a +6 armor. +5 leadership, or we can go with campaign. Okay. So let's have a look at sort of the N tier stuff. Deadly onslaught. Looks really nice. Stand your ground. Okay, and the mind here, right. So all these are unique quest items, which we can go for. High King. Alright. So there's no mount, obviously, for him. We did give Karl Franz his horse mount, so we can get Deathclaw quicker. So we can go with armor, leadership, or movement range. I think armor, because we're going to be using our Legendary Lords a lot in this game, and we're going to be throwing him into the thick of it. So I do think that armor is going to help. Obviously, Legendary Lords can't die in this. However, they can get injured and be ineligible for a period of time. I think if they die repetitively, they can get scarred, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Right, they can get some pretty bad traits. So we can recruit heroes as well. Let's have a look at our lords that we can recruit. Lund Dum Tamer. Sven Drakebeard. And Ungrim Iron Fist. Well, I think it's a little bit too early to get another army just yet. Here is the Silver Road. The garrison at Karaz Karak is quite nice. We're losing -3 per turn, right? Well, we're going to have to replenish. Should we take the initiative and push? What is the garrison here like? We can always double back if we don't think we can win. Yeah, I think the garrison is just a little bit too much. So we're going to retreat. I just wanted to see our odds more than anything. So, okay, so... Oh no, we should be... Yeah, I was going to say we should be able to recruit a little bit more. What I'm going to do is actually going to try to push further to our capital. We have the opportunity to recruit more dwarves or more miners. We'll go with more dwarven warriors instantly. We also need to replenish our miners. Oh, we lost a unit of our dwarven warriors. Well, that's fine. Okay, nothing really else I can do. Here are our objectives. Our technology's coming underway. We've had our first battle against the orcs, which is great. Diplomacy-wise, I think there's much else we can dive back into it. Let's now do a quick save, a quick hard save. Why not? And end the turn and continue. But like I said, guys, in the previous episode in the Empire, and this is my only second time playing Total War Warhammer in a campaign, so please take my gameplay with a piece of salt. I am learning along with you guys. This is a blind campaign, which is great. So unlike other Total War YouTubers that have played this previously, I basically got it today and started playing. Right, what else can we do here? So one more turn before we can get our clan barracks and our siege workshop. We're going to continue to recruit. I wonder if we can renegotiate with some of the dwarfs, the dwarven factions. Okay, so Zufbar, Stoneheart is going to give me a defensive alliance. I'm quite happy to, yeah, if it's high, I want to get a significant amount of money. 900, would you be interested? 600. Perfect. So we have a defensive alliance with 2 dwarven clans. Now, does the Empire want to negotiate with me?
How fares the Karazhan Corps in these dark times?
They don't particularly want anything. There are no other factions that we can trade with. Who else sort of likes me? It's just basically the Empire. What about the Border Princes?
Deliver your message.
What is their opinion on me? Probably a non-aggressional pact is a good idea. Because we need to focus on eliminating the goblins and the orcs, and then we'll think about our relations with the humans. Alright, let's continue on. And one more turn, we're going to unlock more recruitment. So let's end the turn. Alright, so there's an army of bloody spears moving across our allied lands in the south. Okay. Anything else? The winds of magic. And there's been a war. Barakvar. Our defensive allies are at war with the Greenskins, which is not good whatsoever. So, okay, so they've left a small garrison here. 2 units of orc boys and then the 3 goblins. Right, let's fight this one on the field. Let's quickly get rid of them and have our first siege of the campaign. Oh, it might not be a siege, it might be a battle. Because it is an encampment. Yeah, my mistake. But let's get another battle against the Greenskins. Seeing as their garrison has been left out. Oh, look at the snow. This looks great. Right, let's get our hammers. Probably leave our dwarven miners out of this. Simply because they are a little bit knackered from the last battle. Catapults at the ready. Let's leave them back with my my catapults. Right, let's try spread out my crossbowmen as best we can. I want to be incredibly aggressive. We're going to hit them and hit them hard. Double time. Go, lads, go. Fire into the cluster. Keep my quarrelers just behind. Probably here. Let's move up. Thorgrim. Gonna be littering the field with orcish corpses. Come on, lads, double time. Dwarfs are known for being excellent sprinters. Alright, we're just gonna have to be careful here. Get all my artillery and stuff to halt fire at will while we're engaging. Get in there, lads. Flank around. Hit them. Let's see how well we're doing here in the front lines. Awesome stuff. So we've got a couple of nice battles in this episode. Right, the hammers are doing well. Let's throw Thorgrim in. I think at this point, let's move my miners. I think using my artillery is probably going to cause a lot more friendly fire than what it's worth. So there's no point of firing. Come on. Okay, so we have a shield here that we can use. Lose that. So we've broken the goblins on the right hand side there. How are we sort of doing on this side here against the spear? I know my lord is under attack. We're throwing him in. We should be fine. Right, catapults, I want you to fire at the units that are retreating. Should be a clear-cut victory if I do say so myself. My god, it looks awesome in the snow here. Right, let's have a re-practice at firing this. So that's the key on the right, and then you can choose to fire. Or does it have to be like... Yeah, it has to be a lot higher up. Oh no! Okay. I think I may have worked it out. That's a pretty ambitious shot though, if we can get it. I want to at least kill one orc and I'll be happy. That might be on target. Or just a little bit ahead. Let's fire again. Come on. That's got... Oh! Missed you by a bee's dick. We'll try now. Nah, that is just going to miss. Nah, let's leave it at that. We failed. God damn it. Oh well, let's run down the remaining units fleeing. But this is a really nice battle in the snow. Carving up these goblins. But we've smashed the army here. Cool. Alright, let's start speeding things up. What else can we do? We're still running the goblins down here. We're going to try run down as many of them as possible. Even though that is an encampment, they can't retreat. We want to get our chevrons up and our experience as best we can. Awesome stuff. So guys, after this battle, I reckon we shall end the episode here. Only a couple more goblins remaining. And this was a lot better battle. Right, a decisive victory, if I do say so myself. Thorgrim Grudgebearer. Oh, wow. The hammer's 160. One of the Dwarven warriors, 147. 26 kills for the catapults. Decisive victory. We deployed 917 dwarves. We lost 72. The orcs here, the spear boys, deployed 720 and lost that on the field as well. Thorgrim has gone up to a rank 3. We have the opportunity to occupy, loot, sack, or raise. We're going to occupy the settlement.
Your dowry have been put to...
Okay, and we're also going to put some money into the economy. So we have a military support, we have a defense, we have an infrastructure. An armory. A barley field, which gives us food. Let's go with the trinket maker here, because we've already got military buildings coming at our capital. But on that note, guys, we're going to continue to recruit up even more. We have unlocked the recruitment of some more catapults, which is great, and we can get some more quarrelers. So let's get one more unit of quarrelers. I don't think we need more than one unit of catapults, if I'm being honest. I think, well, maybe. Maybe we'll get one more. I would prefer more Dwarven warriors. But guys, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching if you watched all the way through. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend you go follow me on Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's a lot more reliable than the YouTube sub box. But yeah, stay tuned for some more Dwarfs campaign. Also, the upcoming Green Skins, Vampire Counts, and Chaos. So yeah, stay tuned for the second episode. If this video gets 1,000 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second video. So I hope you've enjoyed once again. Make sure to go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Thanks once again to the Creative Assembly for sending me a copy of the game early. And I'll see you guys in the next video. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.